insurance companies do use a huge amount of data to determine what the premium will be on individual properties. But to give you an example of what effect climate can have, and some of these events can have on individual premiums, our state member up here for Cooper, Jonty Bush, she's Brisbane area, sort of Ashgrove, Paddington sort of area, shared a premium renewal notice for one of her constituents that went from about $3,300 to over $8,800. So, and this was a property that did not flood. They didn't make a claim in the previous insurance period. So there was no reason apart from what was happening around them and in the broader context. So it wasn't actually their individual circumstances that led to their premium increase. It was the circumstances that sat around them.
Wow. Yeah. Which, remember back to the 2011 floods in Brisbane, and there was
clearly.
Well, you would, yeah. There was a lot of controversy at the time. We were filming up there. We were filming the show up there sort of not long after that. And I was actually, it was pretty confronting. But Suncorp, I think, was the only insurance company that actually had a flood cover as part of their
automatic.
As of their events that they cover, which was sort of interesting because it made Suncorp look like a bunch of heroes, and potentially maybe one of those premium renewals would have been for other companies would then put under pressure to cover floods, and all of a sudden, of course, the premiums are going to go up. So, I mean, some people may well have chosen cheap insurance, not realizing they weren't even covered for floods potentially. It just shows you got to read the fine print. Assuming it was
part of it. And that's the thing, isn't it? Because these are defined events policies. So you're only covered for specific events. So it's as important to read the defined events that are covered as the exclusions. And that's why you've got to really sit down with those product disclosure statements and understand what's excluded. Because if flood is excluded, it may be the water ingress is included if it comes from the roof, but not if it comes up from the creekway. So, even different types of water events have different insurable events and claimable events. So really important to understand in a policy what that means.